And a pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing.
Fires over to Crone, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Now the back here at Fenway Park, and on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2. One out, bases empty. One down, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Yoshida hitting 3rd in the lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing in the first for Boston. An inning complete at Fenway. No score here on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now Nick Castellanos. This one bounced to Crone. Steps on first for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one out to right. Schwarber out on the play. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
JT Realmuto steps in. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Pitch misses, 1-0.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Righty to the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's down and in. That one ripped. That's back. Gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And a pitch. Misses off the plate. 2-1.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Slice the other way and foul. 2-2. Got it by him for the K. And here is C.J. Cron. Pitches in the dirt, and it's 1-0. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited, and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Reese McGuire in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Valdez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And another ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the 3rd inning, and now here is Whit Merrifield. gets him to chase after that one.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the monster. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. A little surprising he didn't try for two. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
The pitch. To third. Fired to second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get thrown. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Johan Rojas digs in now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next pitch inside. And that is ball one. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Trey Turner. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings through that one.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Trevor Story. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a good eye there. Kicks and deals.
Reno.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Duran, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Story gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side. Harper over to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
O'Neill in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. 2 out, space is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that skips into there. And another ball. And it's filled up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. start of the fourth. This is Bryson's stop. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
How? Keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
You see me coming up, stop. We're about to shut down the soul.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
One down, Phillies down a run, and that one fouled off. The pitch. The other way. And there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Real Muto can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores. In there, he's safe.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. On the ground. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusive. Back now at Fenway, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Up next is the Red Sox. The third baseman.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fall off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Sent down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now it's the DH, Tristan Casas. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 24 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Hout back to work. Outside low. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
To the right side, Valdez. Throws to first in time. Going up on down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. And a foul ball.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Valdez sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So the Philly batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So up next, Bryson Stott. Move to first. Turner back easily. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt, but cut close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Into center. Durant under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times. And it just
pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good.
Turner to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Here's Reese McGuire. Just missed. That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down looking. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. And now here is Harper. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Castellanos at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through that one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Pitch misses. 1-2 the count. Wouldn't chase that time. Not even close there. And the count's full. There's a swing and a drive. That one carried. And it is gone. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle. Wasn't fooled. Did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
So 2 away with nobody on. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Action in the pen down there. Michael Fulmer, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Bernardino getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Boston, here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. That misses the zone. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. And another ball. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. That's a strike. The Phillies leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one upstairs. He stacks center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
There's a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That's to third. Over to second for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw.
Michael Fulmer gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Merrifield in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that one almost hit him. Fulmer in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side. O'Neill calls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now the seventh.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trey Turner with a chance now. On the ground, right side. And that should be extra bases. Rojas round second on his way to third. And he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Rojas at third. Turner at second with 2 gone. And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Huge strikeout there. Phillies need a couple. They needed 2-1. Back here in Fenway, now at the plate, Masataka Yoshida.
No left field.
The right-hander back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike one. Big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That's inside.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Smoked on the ground to second. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. One down. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. C.J. Cron up next for the Red Sox. First pitch swinging.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And strike 2. With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brennan Bernardino.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So now the DH spot, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Way high. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 63 appears to be getting loose. Licky, a lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Durant ranging back. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As 2 runs score on the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And
Number 63 gets the ball now.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And Realmuto is out. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Whit Merrifield will hit next. 1 for 3.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox 1.
December 27 was the birth of Canada, the Met fan born in the home.
Back here in Boston, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Manuel Valdez. The right-hander back to work. Misses outside, and that is ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Alvarado is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. That misses the zone, and the count 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That's outside. Counts full, 3-2. That one down the line, Harper. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story now. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Red Sox go down 1. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. This one in the air, right field. O'Neill drifts towards it. 1 down.
Now that.
Here's Trey Turner. Center field. And they get Turner for the out. 2 down.
Second base.
Bryson Stott, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Wouldn't chase that time.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one way inside. Lifted in the air down the left side. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Last chance for the home team. Now batting Jaron Duran. Alvarado back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Trying to bunt his way on. Stop. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Right side, Harper. There's one. Their fourth double play of the night. Yikes.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first.
Really gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and what a play. Ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
4-1 the final.